What's up, everybody, and welcome to the 23rd episode of Sports Talk with me, your girl, Whitney B. Now, this week, I'm going to tell y'all before I start the show, I was doing some traveling, so it's going to be a quick one. It's going to be a good one. Really, today, we're going to talk a lot of football, so without further ado, let's get this show started. And welcome back. Welcome to the 23rd episode of Sports Talk with me, your girl, Whitney B. Now, I know in the introduction, I usually always tell you guys I'm excited. So let me just tell you now, I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. We on 23 episodes, but y'all, I am excited because it is officially football season. Now, preseason is over. My two teams that I originally just really wanted to focus on this preseason was the Lions and the Rams. Why the Rams? Because you guys know Matthew Stafford. He was traded to the Rams for Jared Goff. We have Goff, they have Stafford. So I really wanted, the Lions, of course, is the home team, so I shouldn't have to explain that. But I will for people who's watching me that's not from here because I have been meeting people and networking. So what's up to all my new followers, everybody that I just recently met, even traveling on vacation and just word of mouth. Welcome to the show, everybody, and thank you. So the Lions, Detroit teams are the home teams. I've always been a Lions fan. I like Stafford. I don't ever want to start anything necessarily where you guys think that I'm just a Stafford hater because I'm not. But I was interested to see what Stafford may do because here at the Lions, we know he wasn't the best quarterback, but it seems that everybody makes excuses for Stafford. Oh, he had no weapons. Oh, whatever. So I beg to differ. I think that Stafford did have seasons here where he did have weapons, such as Calvin Johnson, Golden Tate. At one point, we had a really good defense and stuff like that. I just think that they choose to make excuses for Stafford. So supposedly he was going to go to the Rams and probably take them to the Super Bowl. Who knows? But I really wanted to focus on that. And I was disappointed because Stafford never played. Like, he didn't even have on a uniform. So I'm like, ugh. Sean McVay really think that highly of Stafford. Like, you're not even going to watch him take a few snaps. Like, what is this about? What I did see, though, is Perkins is a beast. I'm sure Perkins is their number two, in which, from what I could see, probably could take Stafford's spot if Stafford get over there and start choking like he did in Detroit. Like, Perkins could definitely come up and be the number one. So just depending on Stafford's performance, I'm sure they would have to look at him because Perkins, my God. Now, he did, especially in that last game, miss some key plays. I'm trying to think of who they played. I can't think of who it was right now. But in the last game that their last preseason game, Perkins, he didn't look the best. He was missing some like key, like short yardage, was throwing it too far and stuff like that. But I really like what I saw out of the young kid. I really, really did like what I seen from Perkins. Now, back to the Lions, y'all. So I remember maybe last week we was talking about was they gonna keep, who would they cut and everything. So the Lions, shaved down their roster. Tuesday was roster day. Now, I was kind of iffy on Boyles and Blau. This my thing. So Boyles will have a good day one game and Blau will suck, and then it would be opposite. So it was really kind of slippery on who they would keep. I kept thinking, okay, they're going to keep Blau, cut Boyle. What they did was they kept them both. So the Lions have 3 quarterbacks on the roster. They did end up keeping Jamar Jefferson. We talked about Jamar Jefferson at the running back position in Godwin. So they did end up keeping them both. So DeAndre Swift, of course, and Jamal Williams will be joined by Jamar Jefferson and Godwin. I don't want to mess up his last name, guys. So we just kind of call him by his first name, Godwin. So the running back position for the Lions is looking good. I am kind of hurt that they did not keep Reynolds. Remember, y'all got to just watch the previous episodes. Reynolds was beasting out there. And then what's crazy is they picked Reynolds up like the day, I think it was a Thursday, the day before the first preseason game. He was beasting. I'm happy to know that he assigned to the practice squad, so he's still with the team, but we're gonna have to move Reynolds up. Now, I'm praying that DeAndre Swift show his ability out there. This, we know he's a good player, but he was injured a lot last season. And then at the end, they was just like, you know what, we ain't even gonna do it because we're just gonna keep him healthy for next season. So hopefully he stays healthy and he can play to his full potential this season. But I do hope that somewhere in there they find a permanent spot on the team for Reynolds because we do not want to lose him to no another team. That man was good. That's all I got to say about that. He was superb. Superb. Now when it comes to the wide receiver position on offense, this was another like key spot because the receiving core was just really not that good, guys. Cephas had a tough season, I would say, last season. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't the best. Absolutely not. Of course, we had Marvin Jones, though. So we'll see what's going on there. But this Lions wide receiving core looks like Cephas, Tyrell Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown. They do have Hodge and Kennedy as well. But I believe like those will probably be like the top three receivers will be Cephas, Williams, and St. Brown. I got high hopes in St. Brown too. For some reason, I just feel like after he got into that fight with the defensive end, Empty, is that what they call him, Empty? But after he got into that little scuffle in practice with him, I was like, okay, because he is here. he got something he want to prove. He feeling a certain type of way out here, so I'm with it. I'm all for it. I think he is going to have a great breakout year. And hopefully Cephas, he's a better, he's with a better coaching staff and just a team all around. It seems like the team whole, like, attitude and persona and everything is just different with the new coaching staff. So hopefully that projection shows on the field this season, guys. I'm really all for the Lions. They did cut the tight end, so it's only Kenny Galladay right now on the roster. I mean, Kenny Galladay on the roster and the tight end position, which it'll be interesting to see how Kenny does in that spot because I don't know, like actually, am I saying the right name? I don't even think I'm saying this man's name right. But y'all know the tight end. Dang, it's going to be on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, I didn't see a lot from him and when they do the running plays with the running backs and everything. So it would be interesting to see his run block ability this season out there, just especially too for him staying healthy and I'm just a little I guess I'm a little shaky with them only having one tight end on the roster as well because he hasn't had the best health, played all games in the season and everything. So it's just, who would they put in right there if they needed to throw him in as a backup, throw somebody in as a backup? I would just be interested in knowing that with the team, but I'm excited, guys. The Lions home opener, the Lions first game is against San Francisco, the 49ers. So it would have been interesting to see if we would have got Robert Saleh as the head coach and now we opening with San Fran. That's neither here nor there. My mind is always somewhere with football. But in other football news, y'all, our guy Cam Newton was cut on Tuesday. Now, rumor has it, I'm going to start with this. Rumor has it that Cam found out about being cut the same way we found out that he was cut. So I think that's really shady if they didn't tell him he was being cut before the Boston Globe put that story out. It was first reported by the Boston Globe. And then Adam from ESPN did go ahead and confirm that. So he did spend 8 regular seasons in the NFL. He was drafted in 2011 to Carolina, where I think he really did good there, especially starting off. Like he did have a lot of interceptions. I believe about 20, a little over 20 interceptions in his first season, but he had the majority. He had more yards. I think he only had another season with Carolina where he got more yards passing than his first season. But real talk, he did start sucking for some odd reason, but he didn't have a good team in Carolina. That's when Cam really became like the best running back. But we do all know that he is a former NFL MVP. So last year or last season, he did sign that 1 year deal with the Patriots. So people do have to realize that he was only signed to be with the Patriots for one season. Anyway, it wasn't a guarantee that they would keep him, but it seemed like they should have. Well, last season with the Patriots, he had 2,657 yards passing, 592 rushing yards, for a total of 20 touchdowns between both. Now, last season he did run in more touchdowns than he threw. Which we all knew that Cam Newton was a great running back. Anyway, to be honest, I feel like Lamar Jackson is a better running back than he is a quarterback. But one thing for sure, Harbaugh, John, he is going to, why I say John? Go Blue. Harbaugh is going to he's going to build that team around Lamar Jackson. Them Ravens, they gonna always be in talks. Cam Newton, I just don't feel like Belichick did that for him, but Cam Newton still did what he needed to do. And again, he ran more. I think it was like 12 touchdowns on the ground, 8 touchdowns passing last season. To be honest, not to get off Cam, but real quick, I think Justin Fields is like a baby Cam Newton. When looking at Justin Fields in the preseason, y'all, and I know I said this last week, he definitely proved me wrong. He proved me wrong for sure because I did not think that would be just, and this was just a preseason, so I know, but I think that he will get the start over Dalton. Mac Jones is the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots now that Cam Newton has been cut. Now, I just don't think we saw this coming, and I know Cam Newton is not going to really sit on the bench behind Mac Jones, but I feel like, damn, like they couldn't give him a shot. Like, just okay, we're gonna start them both. Some, he may start this game just to see how he go, but whatever. I don't know, but dang, I'm just like, wow, it really shocked me to the point where I almost was like, this can't be real because I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to say Mac Jones is not a great quarterback coming from Alabama, like, winner. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is it. Championships and everything, he got it. But, like, this is his rookie season. You really, that's a lot. I don't know, but they say it's a lot to that. They want to be like, oh, he missed practice because of COVID protocols and all of that, which was probably nothing. Cam was vocal about not really wanting to be vaccinated, guys. I told you guys in the previous show how the NFL had all these COVID protocols in place and these fines that teams, players, organizations, everybody, stood to take had they had to cancel or forfeit for any reason due to COVID-19. And a lot of these teams, they doing what they doing. I believe it was the Saints, actually, who was the first team to come out and everybody is 100% vaccinated. So, that, shout out to the Saints. Now, now that I think about it, I was saying, you know what, the Saints, they probably need to pick up the phone and call Cam, but they might not with that vaccination status, now that I consider it. But the Saints definitely need, I don't know. We're going to give it to him. Winston Jameis. Jameis Winston. He might do some good over there in the Saints, but I think that they should probably make the call. Also, the Texans. The Texans. They let's talk about the Texans because I was gonna get on Deshaun Watson anyway. The Texans. They need a quarterback. They're starting Tyrod Taylor. Former LA Charger. He actually signed a 1-year deal with the Texans too, so it's no guarantee that he'll even stay over there. But the way they doing Deshaun Watson is so shady, y'all. We all know the situation with Deshaun Watson being accused of allegedly um, having inappropriate sexual relations with his massage therapist and forcing him to do things that they didn't want to do. That's the word from the ladies, Jane Doe, their lawyer Tony Busby, and things like that. Now, Watson, he made the Texans as the last stream, third stream quarterback because they do have three quarterbacks there on the roster, but I don't know. See, I've been telling y'all Deshaun Watson. I just think that this is just all crazy, and I'm not trying to say what's going on with these women isn't true. I'm still on innocent until proven guilty. I'm not, other way around like this new cancel culture social media is. But it's just still weird to me that none of this actually came about until Watson wanted out. Watson was very, very, very vocal about wanting to be traded from Houston. Um, and the ownership and the leaders of the team was like, no, like you gonna be here. Y'all remember the Watt brother that played with Deshaun Watson apologized to him for the season, apologized to Watson for the season, for the horrible season, and just the way the team performed and everything. That spoke volumes to me. But anyway, so this trial is dragging on. Watson, at last, I knew Watson was willing to settle, but he wanted the settlement to be public, name names and all of this. And these women are like, no, they kind of don't want to go through that part. But to me, first off, why settle if you innocent? So I would be on the trial thing. So maybe he's saying, and I do believe he did come out and say, or his lawyer, I can't think of his brand. Start with R. It'll come to me. Rusty Harden. His lawyer did say that he did admit to having, doing whatever, but it wasn't. It was consensual, basically, in most cases or whatever. So we don't know how this is gonna go. But as reported before in a previous episode, I told you guys that Watson won't even be disposed until after the Super Bowl. So you literally have, and maybe they just feel like Watson maybe go out there and just throw the game away anyway. I don't know if that's why they won't let him start, but what's the point of having this man on your team? Y'all literally wasting his time, and Denver want him. Denver might put the call in to Cam Newton at this point. Y'all should go ahead and trade, and at this point, make it worth your while. Like, it's teams out here that would have been picked Watson up with the allegations and all. So I would have just been like, yeah, we're gonna trade, like kind of like that Stafford golf deal. All them picks and everything, picks for both all these seasons. Them Rams is just throwing away. They love picks. I told y'all they traded for the running back Sony Michelle last week. They got a conditional pick, New England for next season, and the Lions got some of their picks for next season too. So if I was the Rams, I mean not the Rams, but the Texans, I would have tried to get some kind of good deals like the Rams been throwing out. Trade them and get some draft picks. That way you pick up a better quarterback or whatever, or they could have did it, traded up, trading them out and all of that. But anyway. That's not what they did. That's not what they doing. And they wasting this man's time. And they paying him millions. Millions to sit on the bench. I kind of feel sorry for Deshaun, but maybe he don't even care. I mean, I don't know, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about that because do y'all think with knowing what's going on with Deshaun Watson, do y'all think that it's fair for them to just sit him out just to see what's going on with this court case? Or do you feel like he needs to be playing because this is what I pay you to do? Or do you feel like they should have went on ahead and traded him for some draft picks and let it be another team's problems? Let me know what y'all think. Comment if you are watching on YouTube. If you're watching on my website, that's probably YouTube as well, but you can always leave comment on my website. Or if you are listening on one of the streaming services, the podcast streaming services, guys, just reach out to me on my website at mywhitneyb.com, or you can email me. All of that information is on my website or in my bio when you click the bio on the podcasting site. So again, guys, thank you for the people that do reach out to me and comment on the show information. I do see my comments and I do comment back to you guys and reach back out. So I do appreciate all of you. So let me know what you think about this Deshaun Watson situation, because to me, I just think they dragging out his career and it's pissing me off because he needs to play until we find out what's going on. This is what Aaron Rodgers was doing to Green Bay, though. He literally kept them on their toes to the very last minute. And I truthfully feel like this is it for Aaron Rodgers because y'all know he didn't sign that extension. He would have signed that extension. I believe it was like 2 years. He would have got all the millions and would have made him the highest paid football player, period. So, yeah, that didn't happen. Football this season is just going to be very, very, very interesting. I'm very excited. Again, I'm excited, y'all, just to see what the Lions is going to do this year. I'm going to be in that game in LA, though. I'm definitely going to be at the Golf versus Stafford game. So if you're going to be there, please let me know so we can try to link up. I can see you. You can see me. We could talk more football and everything like that. But this Watson situation and the Cam Newton situation, though, those were the two biggest things I really saw this week in sports. So I really, really, really wanted to touch on those things this week, guys. As always, please remember to visit the Whitney B shop and get your Sports Talk t-shirts. I do still have a very few left in yellow, but I also still have very few in the black and white, especially in the sizes, the large and the extra large. So, guys, don't miss out on my first actually batch of shirts. And I plan on having more merch, but these shirts, I guess, I will call my babies. Please, if you can support the show and go to mywhitneyb.com. That is mywhitneyb.com/shop and purchase your $20 Sports Talk with Whitney B tee today. I am under the Rocky Road Productions LLC umbrella, so you can head over to rockyroadmedia.com and check out other shows that's also a part of the umbrella as well. Every Saturday, the Rocky Road Porch Talk podcast premieres on Facebook on the Rocky Road Productions Facebook group. This week, you will have me, Big Wit, Rocky, Seneca, GP, Black. We will be on Shade and Shenanigans, being real shady and always bringing us shenanigans, guys. So please make sure you tune in this Saturday, 4 p.m. on the Rocky Road Productions Facebook page. Following Porch Talk, we have the Vitamin D podcast, which is very funny with Black and GP. So make sure you guys tune in, stay tuned on the Facebook page. Following Porch Talk at 4 p.m., Vitamin D at 5 p.m. And as always, Sports Talk with Whitney B every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check that out again on my website, mywhitneyb.com. It's on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Google, Pocket, Breaker, and you can also listen to it and see it on the Rocky Road Productions broadcast the Rocky Road Productions broadcast umbrella via rockyroadmedia.com and on YouTube, Rocky Road Productions LLC. So thank you guys just for your support under both umbrellas, because we do this for you. And we appreciate all of your support. So please, please, please subscribe to both websites. Again, that's My Whitney B, MYWHITNEYB.com, and RockyRoadMedia.com. That's ROCKYROADMEDIA.com. We greatly appreciate you, and I'm out.